Hi there, KC from Master of None 1963 here again. How's it going? I hope you're all having a great time. Well, you know, the summer months are coming in and people are starting to say to themselves, what should we do? Kids are definitely going, Mum, I'm really bored. So what should we do about it? Well, I have a few ideas and here's one of them. So why don't we just check this video out and see whether this is something that you might be able to enjoy. Well, before we start, just to remind you, if you can be so kind as to subscribe, hit the notification button and the like bell if you enjoy this video. Anyway, this video is about Chester Zoo. Now, Chester is a place in England, if you're not in England when you're watching this video. But if you are in England, you probably know where Chester is and you've probably heard of Chester Zoo. And Chester Zoo is quite an interesting place. There's quite a lot of interesting things to see there. A huge amount of things to see. Unfortunately, this video is a very short video, so I really try to cram in as much as I can. But it's all small, little bits and pieces which, you know, hopefully will just whet your appetite to actually go out and check it out for yourself. So why don't we have a look and see what we're talking about. So, first of all, when you come into Chester Zoo, there's a place there where there's some lions. You can see the lion roaring his head off there. Well, it's not actually roaring his head off at this point in time, but he is wandering around the zoo in his caged area. And believe me, he looks quite fearsome when you're up close by him. And it's great to be able to see that you can get so close to him as well, because that's really helpful. That's his mate. His wife was roaring after him a few minutes ago. I don't know if that was to tell him to come in for dinner or to wash up or whatever the case may be, but that seemed to be what she was doing. So that's the female part of it, and that's right quite close by. Now when you get into it, you see also there's some zebras. I don't know if you can see them very clearly in that picture. It's probably not as clear as would be, but there's also a tram thing that goes over the top of the zoo, which can be quite an interesting little visit. Unfortunately, it costs a bit of money to go on, but quite worthwhile doing. Now here's what everyone wants to see: the giraffes, especially little baby giraffe, and he looks so cute, doesn't he? And those are the giraffes. When we were there, unfortunately the weather was still a bit cool, so the giraffes were kept inside for their keep warm, for their own safety as well, I suppose. But it was lovely to see them, and they were very tame, really, in all fairness. They didn't seem at all worried that we were there. We got really close to them, but it's not like the safari park where you can feed them, because this is obviously a zoo. But you can get pretty close and get to see what they're up to, eating away there. Say putting their necks out or stretching their necks out there as they were. And there's the baby giraffe. It's amazing to think he's a baby, and look how tall he is already. Then we found this, the black panther. Kitty. Well, would you like him to sit in your bed or the end of your bed? Well, I don't know about that, but there he was. Then we had a look at a cheetah. Now you'll see him in a few seconds. He'll come along there, and you'll be quite surprised because it's hard to notice. So yeah, he's got quite bright colours. And there he goes, in his little black and white or black and orange coat. He's a lovely animal. He was really beautiful. He was, and he seemed to just ignore us watching him there. Then, of course, I found some interesting little birds. Now, this was a cute little bird. This was very hard to see. I wonder if you can. I'll just give you a few seconds, see if you can notice him. No. He is there, believe me, if you look carefully. There he is. Can you see him moving? Any second now he's going to jump out. Yeah. So that's the magpie, the Java green or Javan green magpie. But in a minute he's going to move out. You're going to get to see him. Beautiful animal he is. There he is. Any second now. let's see if we can fly out. So there he goes. Oop, there he goes. Come on, nearly there. And there he goes. Wow, look at that, hey? He's really beautiful, isn't he? We've got a nice close-up of him in his little cage. His little magpie. There's actually more than one in there, but he was watching us very closely to see what we're up to, as magpies do, I suppose. That's what we need to keep our eyes on. A beautiful little animal, and well worth the wait to see, to be honest with you. Yeah, what a cute little magpie he was. Yeah. What are we doing, he says. Then we got to see a squirrel, a funny kind of squirrel, because it's not the kind of squirrel you see wandering around your back garden or in the forest. In fact, it's a Picasco's squirrel or something like that. Great to see though. There's some other different animals there as well. It's hard to see them there. This was the back end of the monkey's cage. Unfortunately, can't really get to see the monkeys much on that side, but they obviously do have the opportunity to go outside, and there's the way of seeing the back part of them. Yeah, unfortunately, I only lost my camera there. Yeah. Oh well, never mind. I guess you don't mind. And there's some more of the monkeys' cages, outside cages. I'm actually surprised they don't escape, to be honest with you. But they have got plenty of place to play, and so even though the monkey house looks like it does, there is plenty there. Now this was an interesting creature. We didn't really get to see much of it because of where it was. It was sleeping. Obviously it must be winter. There's now some really interesting creatures. I wonder if you recognize these ones, eh? Oh yeah, these are funny ones, these ones. They're funny, kind of like warthogs, except looking a bit different, as you can see there. I love their hairstyle. I mean, Fonz has nothing on him, hey? And there he is, looking there like the real Fonz. What a great creature he is. Good fun though, and it's something you can really enjoy with the kids. Then there was the northern barbizo. Oh, I think so. What a funny looking mouth it has. All them tusks. Now, here's some more, as you can see, different kinds of creatures. That funny kind of tusked animal, barbizo pig or hog or whatever. There it was, wandering around. You certainly wouldn't want to miss out on seeing that if you get the opportunity, and then certainly during the summer you will love it there. Absolutely fantastic. The sun will be shining, be so warm, and there they are. There's the greavy zebra. Now that's beautiful. Now there was a bear. It looked like Baloo, actually. Who knows Baloo? I'm sure you all recognize Baloo, don't you? And there he was looking at us thinking, what the heck are we looking at? You know? But I can tell you this, you wouldn't want to get in that cage with him, because I'm sure as cuddly as he may look, you're most likely not going to be as cuddly once he's in there. So you want to avoid being eaten by him, I guess, is really the key. Not to get eaten by the bear. Baloo the bear. Yep, what a lovely bear. Now here's some rhinos. Again, because it was still wintry and cold, they were kept inside. Again, they were just watching us. You know, what the heck are we doing? They said themselves. Sleeping away, and there's one little baby rhino. Ah, isn't he sweet? I bet you'd love to get in there and give him a cuddle. But I assure you, you don't want to do that, because when they come charging at you, I tell you what, a steam engine has nothing on it. In fact, you're probably better off getting hit by a steam engine than by one of them rhinos. There he was, enjoying himself and having a nice sleep. There's some good information about them as well, so if you're into animal conservation, that's certainly the place you want to visit. Yeah? Chester Zoo, what a beautiful place it is, and what a wonderful thing that they're doing in the way of conservation for the animals. So I say again, I'm just going to reiterate this, you definitely want to visit Chester Zoo if you get the opportunity, and you definitely want to see some of the beautiful animals that's available there to see. They're beautiful creatures, they really are. Then we were in an aviary, sort of like a giant bird aviary. Beautiful place it was. As you can see, a variety of birds they have to keep, obviously caged in, keep for their own safety. But it's a beautiful spot. There's a little bench here for you to sit on, and you're able to sit on the bench and just listen to the birds. It's absolutely so relaxing and so wonderful to see. And of course some of them are just leopards if you're a bit dark looking at them, but there you go. That's what happens when you go to the zoo, I guess. We're just as much on show as they are. There's a few educational centres around in the zoo, so good information we can learn. Things like the conservation, how they look at the different groups, the different carnivores, for instance, in this case. Now these are amazing animals. They look like dogs, wild dogs. In fact, that's what they are. But they're beautiful animals, and this one said he's had enough of our staring at him, so off he went. We didn't bring any bones from him, and I don't think actually you're allowed to bring any bones from him, to be honest with you. And I assure you, if you fell in there, you would be the bones that he'd eaten. No, not the bone that you brought. So, but beautiful animals nonetheless. Now there was a tiny little rock badger type thing. It was really cute. It was so small, but apparently it's called prey. Well, it's not actually called prey, but that's what it is. It's a rock baxor. They're very popular prey. Well, so you want to be popular for something. I don't suppose prey is the one you'd want to be popular for. Now, who can recognize these? Go, 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 something or the other, and who would recognize them? They're all over the place. They're really funny. What's really interesting is how they each know when they have to be on guard duty, and they swap over accordingly. And there's some more some kind of kangaroo type creatures, I guess. Unfortunately, I didn't get the names of these ones, but as you can see, having a nice rest. So there you go. So there's just a brief overview of the Chester Zoo in England. I will put the address in the description below. By all means, I really encourage you to take a visit there to Chester Zoo. You can enjoy the day, make sure you have some food to eat and so on like that. There's plenty of restaurants and stuff inside the zoo, so it's not like you actually have to bring stuff with you, but otherwise if you want to have a little picnic, you can certainly do that. So hey, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video and the little encouragement that we get from the video to visit the zoo. So what can I say except just remember, if you can, to subscribe, hit the notification button if you can, and the little like bell if you like that as well. And I look forward to making another video for you. Anyway, have a nice day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.